Let's bring Sun's mom, too. Okay. Someone's a little too excited there. What's going on, guys? Stevie here with Lucky Crit, and today I'm going to be playing through the new Pokemon Sun and Moon demo. I know it's been out for probably about a week or two at this point, so it's kind of old news. A lot of you have probably seen some other people on YouTube already played through it, but I haven't gotten the chance to dive in just yet. I wanted to talk about it and talk about a whole bunch of topics that I've been thinking about lately in terms of Sun and Moon, and maybe you guys will enjoy at least my take on that. Okay, so now we're actually free to roam around. So my team for... There's the next spot already. My team for Pokemon Sun is going to be consisting of... Unfortunately, I was originally Team Litten from the get-go, but once I saw the final evolution, you know, when the leaks came out and stuff, I was really weary about the final evolution, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be picking Litten anymore. But so this time, I'm going to be picking Rowlet, I believe, and because I do like Decidueye, which is pretty nice. There's some choices that they made about Decidueye that I'm not too happy about, but as a Pokemon, I do really like it, so that's going to be the one that I pick, I think. Is he going to come back? Hey, come back, buddy. Okay. I kind of feel like we're going to get graded like Pokemon Snap, but I don't actually think that's the case. I guess I have two of them of it laughing or smiling. Okay. So yeah, starter-wise, we're going to be going with Rowlet, getting that Decidueye. I also really like Rockruff for that Lycanroc, and we get the midday form in Sun, which I think is going to be leagues better than the one from Moon, unfortunately, for those guys. But I also really like Minior. I think design-wise, concept-wise, just so perfect. I just love the fact that it's a meteorite and kind of that hard encased shell, and then it busts open and it's just like this little star guy. I just think that's awesome. Good job there on Gamefreak's part. Aside from that, like the problem there is that's already two rock types in the team lineup, and thankfully Minior is rock flying, but that kind of makes me a little hesitant to have like two of the same type. But I think I really like both those Pokemon, so I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm not going for like the ultimate like team setup or type advantage or anything like that, like composition wise. I'm just kind of picking all new Pokemon, or at least new forms, and like the ones that I really like for this region. And like I'll try to mix and match like as best I can, but I think I will end up doing Lycanroc and Minior. Okay. So this is Hakamoto then. Oh my goodness. That's actually kind of creepy. I was just running. Was not expecting that. Anyway, so aside from those three, like that's going to be like the foundation of the team, I think. And aside from that, I'm kind of on the fence still about the other choices. Part of me really wants to pick Beware, but like I don't like it that much to warrant it the spot. Aside from that, there's like Vikavolt, which I think like really helps to round out the team with the way that I was building it originally. And then we've got Pokemon like Wishiwashi. Like I do want a water type. Wishiwashi's not my favorite, but I think it's kind of interesting that it has that whole like form change with the schooling ability or whatever it is. So that's kind of cool. And I was also thinking potentially like Alolan Raichu maybe. You know, I would have really liked to put like Alolan Ninetales on there, but it really kind of messes with the team composition. So I'm still going to be figuring it out as I go along, and obviously that's not like the final for sure list of my team, but that's what I'm thinking. That's kind of the direction that I'm going. And I would have also liked to pick maybe Alolan Sandshrew or Sandslash, but unfortunately those are Moon exclusive, so unless I can get somebody to trade me some of those throughout the story. But okay, one more to go. So aside from that, like, I guess some other favorites that I'd have to say, I wasn't a huge fan of Popplio from the beginning. I guess I was part of the, like, Popplio hater club, but, I got the feeling from seeing it, the fact that I had, like, the little kind of clown, like, ruffly neck thing, and the way that it was kind of a performance seal, I got the fact that I thought it was going to be fairy type very early on, even before we saw that it got like disarming voice or whatever like beginning fairy move it gets early on. So I kind of knew that's the direction that they were going with Popplio, so I'm glad that that's like what they ultimately did, because I think it's a lot more interesting for it to be a water fairy instead of something else. This is weird. Okay. Really kind of want to zoom, but I don't know if there's actually a way to do that. I think it's actually really big. It's one of those moments where you know that in real life people would get severely hurt messing with Pokemon. Okay, so they actually gave it the kind of Super Saiyan totem aura going on here. Now I don't know, is he going to have like increased health and stuff? I wonder. Oh wait, let's actually take a look at this. Oh, so he just has increased special defense. Okay. Is this actually... Oh, okay, so Hakamo'o actually gets the fighting type, which is why this is now super effective on him. So yeah, Jangmo-o did not have that. So pure dragon he is. Oh, and it's going to be able to call Jangmo-os, isn't it? Oh, Rockruff. Okay, never mind. I think I'm going to finish off the Hakamo'o so it can't make any more calls for help. Okay, so here's the actual Battle Bond ability taking place, which is going to yield essentially Mega Greninja. I don't really like the Ash sideburns on it though, unfortunately. Very nice. And of course, Water Shuriken is going to be super effective. Wrecked. Okay, so this is going to yield the Z-Ring, which is kind of that, I guess, Mega Bracelet upgrade add-on type of deal. Replacement. That yields the goofy dancing. That isn't for Grit Ninja, is it? No, Electrium. I didn't even take a look at the Pikachu that we got, actually. I guess we'll see what she has. Said her Golbat was adorable. Okay, so give us Pikachu first, right off the bat. So now, okay, so now we can press the Z power or Z move button. I guess why not? There's nothing stopping us, right? I'm wondering how these moves are going to affect competitive online. What the deal is going to be with the with these. I mean, it's cool, but, you know, and not to be like a Debbie Downer or anything about this new feature, but I just don't really see the main reason for Z-moves. It just seems like it makes something completely overpowered, and I'm not sure how that's going to fit online, but I guess we'll have to find out. Gamefreak doesn't always consider, like, all the repercussions for stuff when it comes to competitive with some of their choices. Let's bring Sun's mom, too. Okay. Someone's a little too excited there. Is our dad also missing in this game? I'm assuming yes. Is this just like an overhype? Why are we watching a trailer in the demo? That's not the end of the demo, is it? It's weird that they made you like go to the start menu again though. Why? It's not a new game plus. This is the part that upsets me a little bit. I can understand wanting to get rid of HMs, but replacing it with like only 10 Pokemon that you can use to basically use those HM moves kind of makes me really sad. Like, as like nitpicky and like unnecessary of a feature it would be, I would really love for it to be like, you know, you use Surf, and depending on what Pokemon you're surfing on, your character is actually sitting on the model for that Pokemon, you know. If you're sending out like a Bruxish or like a Wishy-Washy or whatever, and you're surfing, like you should be like sitting on or like grabbing onto that Pokemon to like go around. And I know that's a lot of work, you know, from a model, a 3D perspective, but I just think like it'd be like a great way of having it be like a more realistic interpretation of how the Pokemon world would be. But unfortunately, this is what we got, this kind of watered down HM system. And I'm really sad that there's only like a couple of Pokemon that you get for this. Okay. Are we all healed up? Yeah, okay. There's like... if we take a look at the bottom screen here, there's pretty much like ads here. That's really hilarious, actually. Okay. Let's go back to 10 Carat Hill and break that rock to the right. Oh, is this actually like... I wonder if it's timed from the moment that you play the demo. You have to wait a certain period of time. That would kind of stink. That would mean that the game is going to be out by the time a lot of the events in here would be able to be done. But I guess it doesn't really matter that much, as it's just a quick little brief demo. Maybe if that's the case, then I can go back, if I actually start the Pokemon Sun series, and just show little snippets of the events that occur. Is it really that easy? I just press. Really? The guy standing right behind the rock, what is stopping me from just wrecking him right here? Look at this. Yeah. Sorry, sir. So let's see what this challenge entails and what we get from it. Do we really need this tutorial? Come on, Kukui. I think, you know, one thing that I will say that does irk me too is when you play through the entire game and there's only one battle theme, essentially, for like most of the wild encounters, that really kind of annoys me. I wish there were a couple different themes for different things. I understand, you know, gym leader battles, which there are no gym leaders in this game, but enemy team battles, your rival battles, like obviously that's going to have different music, but the standard, like, wild Pokemon battle encounter, I really wish there were a couple different themes for that, because it just gets so annoying after a long time of playing, unfortunately. I don't know why they don't think about that. And to make matters worse, in a lot of the actual trailers for the game, we were hearing the battle music already, so like we're already used to it, we're already kind of, honestly, a little sick of it before we've even played the game, which is highly unfortunate. Okay, let us do our job now. Some people were trying to find shinies in here in the actual demo. I don't remember if they actually ended up being able to. I feel like they did. I feel like somebody did find a shiny. It was either like a Yungoos or a Pick-a-Peck or something like that. But I could be wrong. It's a lot of time to waste to do that, though, with a 1 in 4,000 chance.